Thinking about moving to Boston from out of state? Well, you're not alone. Every year, thousands of people make the move here for work, school, and lifestyle. But before you pack up and head east, there are some really important things you need to know about living in this city. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end because I'm going to share the one piece of advice that even lifelong Bostonians wish they knew when they first arrived. Boston is unlike any other city in the US. It's compact, walkable, and full of character, but it can also be a little overwhelming if you don't know what to expect. Let's start with neighborhoods because where you land will completely shape your experience. Boston isn't a one-size-fits-all city. The South End, for example, is known for its brownstone charm, incredible restaurants, and artsy vibe. Back Bay gives you classic luxury with historic architecture and access to Newbury Street shopping. South Boston, or Southie, offers a mix of young professionals, waterfront parks, and a growing food scene. Charlestown feels almost like a small town within the city with a lot of history and a tight-knit community. Then you've got Cambridge and Somerville just across the river, which lean a little more academic and creative, while places like Jamaica Plain or Roslindale give you a neighborhood feel with more space. The good news is, no matter your lifestyle, there's a pocket of Boston that probably fits you. Now let's talk cost of living, because this is one of the biggest shocks for out-of-staters. Boston is consistently ranked as one of the most expensive cities in the country. Rents and home prices are high, especially in core neighborhoods. A one-bedroom rental in Back Bay or Beacon Hill can easily run well over $3,000 a month. Buying property is even more competitive, with many condos and single-family homes receiving multiple offers within days of hitting the market. That said, if you're strategic, you can find areas that balance affordability with accessibility. For example, neighborhoods like Dorchester, East Boston, or Brighton can offer lower entry points while still keeping you close to downtown. The key is understanding the trade-off between space, commute time, and cost. Speaking of commuting, let's break down transportation. Boston is one of the few U.S. cities where you don't need a car to get around. The MBTA, known as the T, includes subway, bus, commuter rail, and ferries that connect the city and suburbs. It's not perfect, but it does the job. Walking and biking are also major parts of city life. Boston consistently ranks as one of the most walkable cities in America. If you do bring a car, be prepared for the reality of Boston driving. Streets are narrow, parking is scarce, and the layout dates back to horse and buggy days, not modern traffic. Many newcomers quickly realize that paying for a dedicated parking spot or sticking to public transit is the way to go.
Thinking about relocating to Boston? Well, I've got just the thing for you. Me and my team have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. I've linked it down below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before you make the move. The best part is that the guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me, 100% free. Just click the link below in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps.
Weather is another thing that surprises people. Boston has 4 very distinct seasons. Winters can be cold and snowy, with nor'easters bringing heavy snowfalls. Summers are warm and sometimes humid, with average highs in the 80s. Spring and fall are absolutely beautiful, but short. If you're coming from a milder climate, investing in a good winter coat, boots, and learning how to deal with snow removal will be essential. On the bright side, the seasonal change makes the city feel alive. Autumn here is world famous for a reason. Another factor to think about is Boston's economy and job market. A huge driver of people moving here is opportunity. Boston is home to world-class hospitals, biotech companies, financial firms, and of course dozens of universities. Whether you're in tech, healthcare, education, or finance, Boston is a hub with strong career paths. If you're moving for work, you'll probably find yourself surrounded by highly educated, ambitious people, which makes networking and professional growth a big advantage of living here. Culture is also a huge part of what makes Boston special. This is a city with deep history. You can literally walk the Freedom Trail and see where America began. Sports are practically a religion here, with the Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins, and Patriots shaping the city's energy year-round. Food has evolved a lot in the past decade too. Beyond clam chowder and lobster rolls, you've got incredible Italian in the North End, authentic Asian cuisine in Chinatown and Allston, and a growing farm-to-table scene across the city. If you value culture, history, and food, Boston delivers in spades. Now, if you're moving with a family, schools might be top of mind. Boston public schools have a mixed reputation, but there are also excellent charter schools, private schools, and access to top universities for later education. Many families choose to live just outside the city, in suburbs like Newton, Brookline, or Arlington, for access to strong schools while still being close to Boston. If you're single or a young professional, staying in the city core might make more sense to maximize lifestyle and networking opportunities. One thing a lot of newcomers underestimate is how small Boston feels. It's technically a big city, but it has a neighborhood vibe where you run into the same people at your local coffee shop or park. That intimacy is a big plus, especially if you're moving from a sprawling metro area where everything feels far apart. It doesn't take long to feel plugged into a community here, especially if you get involved in local events, fitness groups, or neighborhood associations.
Hi guys, it's Chris. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing that I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to Boston. I've helped countless families make the move, so whether you're coming out for the week, the next month, or even the next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is below, right there on the screen, and linked in the description in case you missed it in the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Boston.
Now, I promised at the beginning to share the one piece of advice that even longtime Bostonians wish they knew when they first arrived. And here it is: get to know the neighborhoods on foot before you commit to living somewhere. Pictures online and even quick tours don't do justice to the feel of a place. Each neighborhood has its own rhythm, and the only way to really know if it fits your lifestyle is to spend time walking the streets, checking out the local coffee shops, seeing how people interact. Boston is a city of character, and the block you choose can make all the difference in how you experience it. So if you're moving to Boston from out of state, here's the bottom line. It's a city full of opportunity, culture, and charm, but it also requires some planning. Understand the cost of living, pick your neighborhood carefully, think about transportation, and prepare for the weather. Do those things and you'll not only survive the transition, you'll thrive in one of the most vibrant cities in America. If you're considering making the move and want advice tailored to your specific situation, I'd be happy to help. My team and I at Remmes&Co work with people relocating to Boston all the time, and we know how to make the process smooth. Thanks for watching, and welcome to Boston.